Kumar from Andhra Pradesh, India.
Okay. So, are you comfortable in Hindi, or you want me to speak like you want to continue in English?
No, I can manage both Hindi and English, no issue.
Okay. So tell me, Vijay, like this session is particularly because are you in my group, or you joined from some other group?
I joined recently in your group. I just came from office, and so I did log in the very late time.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you are following my messages on my group, right?
Yeah, for 3-4 days I have been checking the messages.
Okay. So before actually, my main intention behind taking today's session is for Q&A. If anybody has any question related to Wyckoff or any of my system or any of my indicator or any of my method or any of my chart, you can ask me. So I'll be the first, like, I'm giving the opportunity to the participant to ask questions so that it will be a very fruitful discussion either ways.
I'm new to actually Wyckoff. I started studying some information in the online.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on accumulation and distribution zones right now, but I don't know about much about indicators about Wyckoff indicators, whether they exist or not. I guess you have developed your own indicator um, regarding this. Moreover, I work only in Nifty only.
So there is no point in discussing on XAUUSD, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you trade in options or what?
No, I mostly I trade in equity. Rarely I'd go for option if I get confirmation, if I get so much confidence, and then I go for option writing. That's it.
So when you're talking about stocks, that means you're doing like you're trading Indian stocks.
Yeah,
That too,
Indian stock.
like you're doing an equity, I guess, right? Or futures.
Yes. No, mostly equity. Mostly equity.
So you are a day trader, swing trader, or what kind of a
No,
trader
swing,
you are?
swing. I do swing mostly.
Mm-hmm.
If the chart goes on, I'll add positions as per the as per the breakouts and everything.
Okay. So what like just to give you a brief idea about my profile, I'm into like I'm a Wyckoff technical analyst since like 2 decades, and I'm into trading and training people based on Wyckoff. So my entire what I trade and what I train people around is like I trade on based on or I train people around bar chart analysis if anybody wants. Or and second thing, I have developed various Wyckoff indicators uh, purely based on price and volume because I'm a like I learned from some people or like you can say to be precise, I learned from David White and other people wherein we talk about holistic view of demand and supply, wherein there is a transfer of power taking place between suppliers and supply and buyers, or demand or you can supply, or buyers of from sellers. So that is all. That is all. Like you can see my profile into. So if you have any question, you can ask me. I've developed many indicators around this for this particular purpose. So
If it is possible, can you show one indicator on Indian market?
like
Today I
for
closed
example,
position in.
okay, which instrument you close your
Today I
position in?
closed BHEL.
BHL. Okay. This one NSS stock.
Yes.
Which time frame?
My main time frame was 1 day time frame, and the position I taken in 75 minutes time frame.
So that is around like 1 hour, I guess.
Yes. Mostly 1 hour. So my position was on April by
second.
here.
1 second. Let me get rid of this session break line. Okay. So where did you made your position?
I guess in the 28th of April
28th
on the
of April.
pullback. Yeah, this pullback, deep pullback is there, no?
1 second. Let me draw a vertical line that is. said 28th of April, no?
Yes, yes. This deep pullback, and at the bottom I took a position. Then I closed today.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This was my
You
creek
use
zone. I
normal
mean,
candlestick chart? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Do you use normal candlestick chart?
No,
or
I bars only.
So do you know how to use bar?
Yes, yes.
So that
I
means
use.
you have been through the bar analysis kind of a thing.
Yes, I before Wyckoff I used to follow Tom Williams VSA.
Okay. He follows a fragment of Wyckoff. I know.
Yes.
VSA volume spread analysis. No?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then I shifted to bars, and I felt it is more comfortable than candles later, as per
That
the
is so.
Wyckoff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
this was my creek zone for 1 day time frame.
1 second, let me pull up my which one, like
This entire accumulation is there, na?
okay.
This 4-5
If
days
I get
accumulation
into
was.
one day, you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about this
Then you
entire
got it right.
transaction?
No, this one, just another swing below that. This was my creek zone for this accumulation.
Okay, this is what you're calling it as accumulation.
Yeah, this is my basic accumulation in 1 day time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Then I took pullback trade on creek zone using 75 minutes.
So okay, so 20th April, because it doesn't fall into like this is because if you're talking about this as a 28th one, so you're talking about this zone.
Yes, I'll just check my. Actually, I don't have mobile near to me to check the
No
exact date.
issues. Just we are here for help, just for sake of discussion.
Yeah.
So no need to get into all the nitty-gritties of the trade or details. At least it will give us a fair idea. Like for example, like this was an accumulation which you are looking out for. Then this is a price upward movement, and then price is coming back, pulling back to this particular level. So now what happens? Like
No. Now
of
I got it. Even in 75 minutes time frame, I take position on creek. So this is the 28th April for that one.
Okay, so you're talking about this is the price area which you're taking.
Yeah. And this was my 75 minutes accumulation. Previous swing.
Okay.
So like that I have taken. Yeah.
So like for example, for me, like look Vijay, what I normally trade is, and what I normally I don't follow this schematic of Wyckoff straight away. The reason being said is like there are many students who have approached me and I have trained them. They come with an analogy of applying schematic. What is a schematic? Like Wyckoff schematic is something which is I will not take the name of the people, but there are certain people who are using Wyckoff schematic, but it is not practically applicable. That is the reason. For example, if BHEL, I want to trade on BHEL, and for example, for sake of discussion, I'm a day trader, for example, or either I'm a swing trader. I like to carry, or I like to hold position for day or 2 or 3 in a week or for a week, entire week. So what happens whenever I'm trying to, like, there are how many stocks are there listed in NSE?
More than 4,500, but
around 4,000 of like and active stocks are more than 500, as you can see.
yes.
Like top 40 or 50 or 100. So
Yeah.
what I used to train our Indian students based on like for trading Indian stocks, what I used to tell them is like you can make a pool of like 100 or 200 stocks, but based on 200 stocks, it is very difficult to go for schematic analysis. Though it is easy for you to go for a schematic analysis if you are looking out for a position wherein you would be planning to hold for a month or a two. That thing is completely different because that falls into a short-term trading kind of trading style. But when it comes to swing trading, like for example, this is a very if you would have if like I don't know where you particularly at what price you have bought. This is the depreciation of price which has occurred over here. Okay, so like there was one guy, I don't remember the name. He was from Tamil Nadu. He also got into, I think, schematic kind of analysis. So, like to be honest and frank, I'm a very transparent person. So, what happens over a period of time, you cannot apply this schematic on the live market. You get certain kind of limitation to it. Having said that, that doesn't mean that schematic you would not be able to filter the stocks based on schematic. You would be able to filter stocks or filter opportunities based on schematic, but the number of opportunities would be very few. So, being said that, or having said that, the opportunities when they are less in number, it is very difficult for us to take the trades and take the trading decision. So I've developed a screener for Indian stock market, wherein like intraday, swing, and short term. So wherein it is completely different screeners, but there are many screeners available on the market which many Indian traders have access to. So having said that, my take is simple. What is accumulation? For me, it is a simple transfer of power taking place between sellers and buyers, and between supply and demand. When it comes to distribution, it is a simple transfer of power from uh, supply to demand or sellers to buyers. Or sorry, buyers to sellers or demand to sellers. Okay,
Yes.
supply. So if you're able to assess this kind of thing with a given, like if you're using VSA doesn't follow or Tom Williams or this kind of other people from VSA trade guide. They don't preach or promote schematic. Rather, they only just go by normal naked volume. This is a wise wave developed by me with uh, with certain features wherein you don't have to set the wave size for any stocks. Either you're trading Naukri, either you're trading Tata Elxsi, either you're trading any 4-digit or 5-digit stocks, or either even 3-digit or even 2-digit stocks before decimal. So you don't have to go for any kind of setting. Like for example, I'm switching in front of you. I'm switching from daily till I'm coming to 1 hour for sake of our discussion. So apart from this, like this is what I feeling or I believe in. I don't know what is your success ratio, but whatever I would like, however students I have seen in this Indian or international market, I find people are struggling with schematic because purely it is like, for example, on a 1 hour time frame, if I say this is an accumulation, so how would you define this as an accumulation? You will go for preliminary supply or secondary test, then a test, then an upthrust after distribution, then you see what normally people as acceleration of price to a downward side or upward side. But for some people, this might look like as an accumulation. For some people, it might look like a distribution. You getting my point?
Yeah, got it.
So there is a problem with like, because it is a practical application kind of problem which we have and which nobody can deny. So to cater to this one, I have come up with some other things wherein because for me, if there is a V-type V-shape correction, like for example, if I'm stock is trading on a 10 minutes, or once again, I'll send another link